folks. Moses Woodson here from High Desert Homestead. Today, I'm sitting here in the truck this morning, sending some emails, talking to some folks, and this is my mobile office. I've used the 4G hotspot on my phone to get on the internet. And it's actually pretty fast, but we have a small area here that where you can get 4G service, but we do have a little area here. So I park the truck right here, and sometimes when I do work on my internet, this is where I'm at. And anyway, got me a new hat. See that? Got that at the Kayenta flea market on Wednesday. Only one they had. Got a pretty good deal on too, $20. It's a palm leaf, pretty nice hat. Probably made in Mexico, but it works. Keeps the sun off my ears. We got a big day today planned. The highway department has tore out some fence and moved some fence back down along the highway, and went down there and talked to them, and they said we could have all the wire and clean up down there. So me and George are going to go down there today. We're going to clean that up, and then we got to go work some horses. I've got the one filly. I picked up another horse to work. They actually have a pretty good set of pens over there where the horse is at. We went over there yesterday. It's a 3-year-old stud horse, and he is awesome. Big heart, good mind, and he was a pleasure to work with. Scared out of his mind, but did get a rope on him of his own choosing. I worked with him till he accepted it, and he got on me a couple of times, just scared. Not a mean bone in his body. So we'll be bringing you some footage of that, and we're going to get this day rolling. So let me get these emails sent. We'll take off. Come on with us. Well, that took longer than I expected. Once you start sending emails, you never know when to quit. And got to talking with a few people, had to make a few phone calls, received a few emails. But now me and George are in the truck, and we're headed down to go take down the fence down along the highway. Oh, it's really bumpy. This is our driveway coming in here to the church. It's quite rough, needs grading. Okay, so we're down here along the highway, and this back over here is Polly's folks' farm, this little piece. They've actually taken and shortened it up by about 25 or 30 feet here off the main highway. And they've tied it back in. They didn't do a really good job. Highway department's not the best fencers in the world. But me and George, we're down here in the shade. We're going to start with the shade, hallelujah. We have got to take all this fence down. There's actually 5 strands. We got to take it down there and all the way down there, past those trees. So, camera's about to fall out of my Go stick here. Selfie stick. But we've got to pull all these posts. Here on this side, in that brush, they left us a little bit of a mess there. These cottonwood trees, the highway department's actually going to cut them down, and God knows how old this old cottonwood tree right here is. It's probably 100 years old. Been here a long time. They're going to take them all out, and we're hoping to be able to get the wood out of them for firewood for the winter. But me and George got to get with it. We're going to start taking this wire down and get busy. Wish y'all was here to help. First thing we got to do is take these stays out, and you just got to untwist them off the wire. Some of them are bent too bad to take it. get out. I'm not a particular fan of these stays, but they do help hold the fence together. Just have to twist it off the wires as you go. Voila! You can twist it right back on with the same screwdriver. But we got to take all these off, roll up each individual roll of wire. I'm not a big fan of barbed wire, but this is resources. Resources are important, particularly when you can get them for just a little bit of sweat equity. We get down here and we work a little bit today, and we get all this barbed wire. We can either take and use it up there to fence out wild horses, or to take use it to barter or to sell. So this is a resource that we're going to take advantage of. Just have to put a little bit of sweat into it, maybe a little bit of blood too. So we're going to keep going down through here, taking these out. Would you have that black tape or red tape?
I stuck it in the truck. No, just in the truck.
Okay, we're towards the end of the day here. Me and George worked on tearing the fence out, and went and got some lunch. Got really hot, took a little nap, and now we're coming out here to work with this 3-year-old stud horse. Let him get too old. He's 3 years old, and he's massive. He's a good-looking horse, but it's going to take a lot of work to get him calmed down. Castrating him will help. And that's what we're working on. We're working on getting him on the rope, get him on a trailer, and take him in and get him castrated. So we just turned off the highway, coming down here to these folks' residence to take and work with this colt. Here we go. This is what we mean by resources. That corral, about probably 4/10 of it, you can't hardly see the goats that are in there, some more goats in there. It's made out of car hoods. Lord knows where they come from. Probably scattered all over this reservation. They're old car hoods too. There's some 39s in there, and some 50s in there, and car doors. There's a 66 Chevrolet car door in there. But that's what we mean by resources. Out here, you use what you got, and you put it to good use, and that right there is good use. That keeps the coyotes and the dogs out of their goats, and it works. Well, that's the end of the day down here. We're down here taking down barbed wire, and we've still got quite a bit of it to do. The sun's going to set here in about another hour. But I want to talk to you. Wind's blowing, so I'll talk real loud. I want to talk to you about a few things that you need in the desert. We've been out here most of the day in the heat, and you got to have some shade. If you don't have a hat of some kind to cover your ears, back, your neck, your face, you're going to get burned up. The other thing is I wear a loose shirt. I don't tuck it in. A lot of guys out here do. The old cowboy look, you know, tuck your starch shirt in, and your boots. I wear what's comfortable. I wear a loose knit button-up shirt. Wind can blow up under it. When I sweat, it cools me, and it keeps me cool. The other thing it does is it keeps the sun. You can see here, I kind of got it rolled down a little bit. I wear my gloves up to about there anyway. But it keeps the sun off my arms, and keeps me from getting burned up. I have wore t-shirts before, and I don't have the luxury of dark pigmented skin like my son does. He runs around in a t-shirt, but he got his mama's skin pigment, so you know, he don't take and burn like I do. So I keep that on. The other thing it does is it conserves moisture. The other thing you got to have is water, and conserving water in your body is key. We drink a lot of bottled water. I'm looking to try to get a Berkey filter so I can filter some of this water. Most of the water out here is full of alkali, and it dries you out when you drink it. The more you drink, the drier you get. So we drink a lot of water. But these cotton shirts help conserve some of the moisture so you don't take and sweat as much. And the wind, it keeps the wind off your skin. The wind will dry you out quick out here, as much as the sun is. So it's not just about the sun making you sweat, it's the wind carrying the moisture out of your body. So those are three things you got to have. I start drinking water early in the morning, especially if I know I'm going to be out, because you can get dehydrated really quick just from the wind and the sun. Have some type of shade. A hat is a good thing to have out here. The bigger the better. I've got a bigger one, but usually it's too windy to wear it. It's a palm leaf too, big old sombrero, but it's too windy to wear it most days. But you got to have it out here. So the other thing that we do is we generally go in the hottest part of the day between 1 and 3. Sometimes we get in a little bit later, 2 to 5, somewhere in there, a couple hours. We'll go take a nap. We'll stay out of the sun, because we'll work. Right now it's getting on towards 8 o'clock. Sun don't go down out here till about 9 right now, this time of year. So we take it. We work really late, so we can afford to take a couple hours off for lunch. We'll eat, lay down somewhere in the shade, go back to the house or wherever we're at in the truck, lay down, stay cool, hydrate, and then come back out and hit it again after it cools off a little bit. So anyway, want to bring that to you. We got to get to work getting this barbed wire off these posts. And remember to like and subscribe, share us on Facebook. If anybody out there's got an opinion on Berkey filters, Berkey water filter systems, let me know. Make a comment below. And I got to go get to work. We'll see you down the road.